Welcome to A Mason's Work, the podcast where we review Masonic symbols and illustrate how they can be used to solve problems in everyday life. With your host, Brian Mattox, a proud member of the Craftsman Online Media Network.
All right, so continuing our food theme sayings. This one is a old one, and it's wrong, but we'll start with it anyway because I think you'll find it amusing. And it is that you can't have your cake and eat it too. The original saying is you can't eat your cake and have it too, which actually makes the whole thing make a bunch more sense. And if you're like me and you were thinking about this in the past and you go, I don't even really know what the hell that means. Here we go. You can't simultaneously enjoy having eaten the cake and also continue to have it, continue to possess it. So this really talks to the nature of a lot of the things that we forget to think about. We forget to think about what resource consumption looks like in the context of the future. So you think that you want this thing, maybe it's a capacity or an understanding, or maybe you want this other responsibility, for example. I want a beach house, right? You can't have the beach house and not have the maintenance that comes with it. You can't have the benefits of a thing without its costs. So when you say you can't have your cake and eat it too, it means you can't both possess it and only enjoy the possession of it, if you get my meaning. It's confusing in a lot of ways because we don't know we have fallen prey to this kind of thinking until it's too late. There's other sayings that are very similar to this. And if you think about it for just a moment, you probably know somebody who said something along the lines of the two happiest days of a boat owner's life are the day he buys the boat and the day he sells the boat, right? There's this implicit understanding in a lot of our society that we have these desires without a full understanding of the costs of them, what they mean long term, what the difference between consumption of these kinds of things and the management, possession, ownership, creation, responsibilities that inherently come with it. This is really important for some of our younger folks to understand when we talk about the compasses, because for every boundary you create, for every ambition you pursue, for every desire you undertake and give effort to, you run the risk of only seeing one dimension or one aspect of that enjoyment, one small part of that understanding, when in fact any enjoyment comes with the making. Any sort of, like, again, enjoying of a house, for example, comes with the maintenance responsibilities of that house. Or if you want to push those off onto a third party, then it comes with the making of the money to essentially pay that third party. There is, in a lot of ways, this sort of implied proximate understanding here that there's no such thing as a free lunch, which is a wonderful line out of some of Robert Heinlein's work. And the whole sentiment here again is that nothing is without its costs. Even the things that you might perceive to be free are paradoxically linked to costs for their acquisition or the social consequences. All of these pieces fit together. So, as you are thinking through the compasses here, think through the unintended costs and consequences your enjoyment might create.
The views represented in this podcast are those of the speaker alone and are not representative of any Grand or subordinate lodge.
Hi, Brian here. I wanted to thank you so much for listening to this episode. If you have any suggestions or guidance for further episodes you'd like to see or hear, whatever the case may be, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at amasonswork.com, and we will try and incorporate your suggestions into a future recording. Thanks.
Freemasonry teaches us that the true work is within, a lifelong journey of reflection, discipline, and discovery. At A Mason's Work, we help Masons bring out their best selves through meaningful self-inquiry and symbolic practice. From personal reflection to lodge engagement, we offer tools that turn symbols into action. Visit us at amasonswork.com. The work is within. The time is now.